Hey Twitter friends and YouTube, this video will be about backstabbing, which I know it sounds like I'm bitter or something, which I'm trying not to be, but it just seems like there's people that are against me and that they're trying to turn people that were the closest to me. It seems like they're trying to turn them against me. I guess it's due to jealousy. I don't know. I think that's usually the motivation for something like that, to try and bring someone down, is that, people are jealous of that person. So what does the Bible have to say about backstabbing? Matthew 5:44, I say to you, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you. Yeah, why? Because they are probably overridden by evil spirits, and that's why we're supposed to pray for our enemies. So, dear God, I just pray for who I need to pray for, God, that they will be set free from their demons, God, that cause them to cause division and strife in my family, and help me to not cause division and strife in my family, God. Thank you, God, that these people will stop, that they will find something else to do with their lives, and that they'll stop being busybodies and nosy and control freaks. Thank you that they'll stop trying to control every single situation because it's pointless and their efforts are futile. Thank you that they will find something else to do with their lives and that they'll find purpose and meaning in you and not in trying to control other people. And thank you, God, that they will be set free from the spirit of control and the spirit of witchcraft and any demons that cause them to want to control other people. In Jesus' name, amen. Proverbs 16:28, a dishonest man spreads strife, and a whisperer separates close friends. Yeah, again, I'm trying to not be bitter about this, but that's really what happened. My mom and I are at odds now, and I think that's what did it, is a whisperer separates close friends, a gossiper. People in my husband's family are extremely obsessed with gossiping about people and talking about people. And for some reason, they like to say bad things about people, which is really sad because, we're supposed to focus on the positive, but whatever. I guess they don't care about that. So, anyways, pray for these people that they'll stop being so negative and that they'll stop trying to separate close friends, because I think that that's really what happened with my husband, and I don't know if his family was behind all of this, like him thinking there was a hacker on his phone and cars following him. I don't know. I mean, that would be nuts if that was how far it went, that they're behind all that and that they actually were causing all that because they wanted us to separate and divorce because they want my kids. I don't know. I really don't know how far the rabbit hole goes with this whole situation. Like, I genuinely believe someone was hacking my husband's phone, and me and my husband were on his parents' phone plan, so I don't know if that opens some doors for them to be able to hack his phone a lot and mess with him. But whoever it was, they obviously wanted to get him out there to Midland, Odessa, because that's where he is now, and now all the phone hacking's stopping miraculously. So it really seems like some weird, evil plan, some big web spun by some spider. I don't know who the spider is, but I'm really tired of it, and anyways, I'm just trying to stay happy and not think about it too much, but I'm making this video because hopefully this will help all of you somehow. But there definitely seems to be a person or a group that's trying to make me and my husband divorce. And I don't know if it's because they think we are more powerful together. I don't know. I don't know what their motive is. Or they're just trying to make me so depressed that I won't make these videos anymore. I guess that's possible. I didn't think that they were that big of a deal, but I guess they could be. Anyways, someone's really trying to sabotage my life, and I don't know who it is. And everybody in my husband's family thinks that he's crazy and he imagined 100% of everything, which I don't think he imagined all of it. And they just want to put him on medication, which does scare me a little bit because I saw this video where this guy said his medication made him become gay. He said when he was taking the meds, he felt he had gay desires, and then he stopped taking the meds, and then he wanted his girlfriend again. So I don't know if the whole medication thing's gonna like seal the deal and then we're like never gonna get back together. I don't know. Okay, here's an interesting verse. Proverbs 23:6. Do not eat the bread of a man who is stingy. Do not desire his delicacies, for he is like one who is inwardly calculating. Eat and drink, he says to you, but his heart is not with you. You will vomit up the morsels that you have eaten and waste your pleasant words. Strange. Yeah. So if someone is, that's very wise, if someone's giving to you but they really don't want to, then don't take anything else from them. Because in the end, it's only going to make your life worse. You know, like the phrase Indian giver, like people might give, but they don't really want to give, and they want it back. So, anyways. Yeah, watch out for stingy people. The love of money is the root of all evil. And I don't know, maybe that is the motive, is that, I don't know. I don't know if this is where the rabbit hole goes, if this is the depth of it, but that my husband was a very good provider for me and my family. And I don't know if somebody in his family wants him to be a provider for them instead of him being a provider for me. But then why would they make him go crazy? Because then he can barely work. So that's weird. Or just somebody wanted to ruin my life, so they wanted to take away, you know, the man who is providing for me. I'm not really sure what it was. But it definitely seems like there's been a plot against him and against us, and it made him go crazy. I mean, I don't think it really, I mean, I suppose other people might say that it made me go crazy because I did flip out on some people, but really it's just because I felt disrespected and like people were gossiping about me. And I know I'm not the cause. I'm not the one who's trying to ruin my husband's life. I am the victim. Like, he's been really paranoid for 7 months now, and he kept accusing me of cheating when he had no proof and no grounds to accuse me of that. And that was pretty hard to live with. So, I mean, obviously, in a way, I'm glad that I have a break from all that, and I'm glad I can finally have peace, and I don't have to worry about that. You know, now he's in my mother-in-law's care, his mom, and so I'm happy to not have to deal with that, but it still is weird, and it's hard to not want to try and figure it out, you know, like, why did it all happen, and who's behind it, and what was their motive, what was the purpose. I don't know. It's weird. It's like psychological warfare or psychological torture or something. Like if people were following him. But then I don't get why they didn't mess with me, so it seems like it's just someone who hates him and not me. But then who would that person be? I don't know. So that all does relate to backstabbing, because somebody stabbed him in the back for sure and ruined his life. And I don't know who that person was, but man. I mean, yeah, I guess there's a chance that it was all in his head. But even then, even if it wasn't in his head, I still think it's witchcraft. Like, either someone was literally hacking his phone or someone was doing witchcraft against him to cause him to think that and to make him go crazy. You know, because schizophrenia isn't just some weird mental disorder. It's demons messing with a person. So I'm glad I'm not schizophrenic, that's for sure. And I really haven't had any phone hacking things. At least there was like one thing where a video of mine was blocked from uploading on Facebook one time, but that was pretty much it. And I have never thought a car was following me, so I know I'm not crazy. And yeah, whoever it is, they seem to mainly be after my husband, and they seem to want to ruin his life. But I don't know why. So anyways, pray for him. Pray for all of us to have wisdom about the situation, because it's weird, and it would be nice to figure it all out, maybe, at some point. Because it's affecting our kids' lives, it's affecting my parents' lives, his parents' lives, everybody in our family, you know. It's a huge train wreck. Anyways, my God bless you all. Have a great day. God bless.